Came in a few minutes early, letting people roll in. But I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Today, I really wanted to have a very serious talk, and really opening up and showing sides of myself, right? Because after all, if I'm claiming myself to be someone that can lead others or guide others, rather not lead, um, what makes me credible for that, right? What makes me be able to do that? So that's a little bit of what I'm talking about today, just sharing my story. And so soon enough, we're going to head in. Just wanted to start off with a little bit of, we got Raise You 5 weekly. Here we are. Okay, guys. Welcome, welcome. Started a little early there. Wanted the messages to go out that I am live, baby, live. Here we are, live. Hello, my lovely phoenixes. How are you doing? How are you phoenixes doing? We are here and we're going to start this Raise You 5 and head right into it. So, I was sharing a little bit about the fact that, I'm out here and I'm promoting a lot of the services that I provide. And I'm coming to you and exposing a lot of what I am now, right? My professional side now. And many of you know me just personally, right? We that have known of me, and those that as well continue to be in my life. And it is a journey. It really is a journey. I've had, for a long time struggled with weight, and that's been a goal. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, down, right? For years, for eons. A lot that I've done to overcome that. Same thing with my profession, right? You may know or you may not, right? So I definitely, followed up with psychology, became my passion. I really I really was fascinated by the way that people think and why they do the things that they do, right? And of course, cutting the story short, a lot of that led to learned behavior, our environment, trauma, personality, innate, traits and qualities and characteristics to really understand why someone does what they do. And that's why we're so blindly led by, really, we're emotionally reactive most of our life. We're reacting to life and everything that happens to us. And we don't realize the scripts that instills in us and how it manifests, right? And so that's the thing, that I'm very much dedicated to helping people, help them propel them forward towards the highest self. But I'm in that journey as well. And that's what I wanted to share. I have a lot of goals, as I was explaining, goals that I've been pursuing with my weight, with my career. I have 2 masters, a master's in social work, a master's in human service. I am licensed in 2 states. So I'm a clinical social worker. That's why I'm able to provide therapy and am very versed with traditional modalities and a variety of interventions. But I also have this very unique calling, which is, my gifts of really being in tune with myself, being in tune with the universe, with purpose, with higher self, a lot of psychic, energetic vibrations. I'm empathic, among things, and really discovered myself really to be a healer. I was called to be a healer, to help others, and in that journey, heal myself, right? And overcome things. And so I have been, in sharing that, it's like, this is tough. This thing called life is tough. We are walking around wounded, right? I got that from actually Don Miguel Ruiz, how we are wounded people walking around with our wounds exposed and hurting one another, right? Very afraid to get hurt. And so keeping others at length because to prevent us getting hurt. And we hurt others, right? Hurt people hurt people. So we don't realize how these things act up in our lives. And when we're in the middle, that's when we're triggered and tested the most. So, the topic today is being discouraged, working through the process, and being in the middle, right? As in thriving and really going after building a business and a legacy, an empire, right, are my ambitions. And really at the heart of it, of reaching so many people to wake up, because we are a product of our environment, but we also have the ability to choose and change our reality. So when you're in the middle, you just have to keep going. You have got to keep going. And no matter how much you fall, you get back on and you keep doing it again. And I'm a product of that without a doubt. I've been able to pull myself, from being a social worker to being a direct managing and directing programs, to then leaving all that and really finding and answering my calling, right? I had security. I really loved what I did, but it wasn't filling me. I wanted to make a bigger reach. I knew that I can guide others in the same way that I push myself, in the same way that I wake up, and even if I fall, I get back on there, the same way that I show up for myself, the same way that I don't give up on who I believe innately I am. And that's the piece there. There's a lot of learned things that we are a product of, but we have to unravel that and really learn who we are and what we want, and really align with the choices that are going to create that reality. So it means getting very specific, going from the larger picture and healing wounds and going through all that, to then really realizing and finding and exploring and defining yourself and what you want so you can create it. But you can create it, is the point. And that's what I want to wake everyone up to. And with me going through these journeys myself, and countless of times, life happening, getting in the way, stumbling and falling and being bruised, and getting up and saying, no, I matter. I'm worth it. I deserve it. There is more. There is so much in me to give. I cannot contain this. I will give it. And so here I am giving it to y'all. Okay, I wanted to just really quickly reiterate that some of the things that I'm giving away, right, is this holiday giveaway. I'm still in the giving mood. It's still happening. And it's this journal, so you have to subscribe to get it. I would email it to you after you subscribe. And it's this wonderful journal. It's a reflection journal and a gratitude journal you can use out through the year. But this reflection journal just to set you off at the beginning. So you already know, here we are, Raise You 5, weekly 5-minute life to lift, heal, and inspire on our new time, Sundays at 7. And if you want to start your journey, please look into my services. I'm definitely here, and through a variety of different kind of art forms and mediums and, practices is how I culminate all of what I do. So combine it with my clinical background and a lot of the energetic healings and teachings of many different Eastern and other mediums as well. Okay, so here I am, reachingheightsllc.com, and thank you for joining me. And I hope that this has helped, that this has served to inspire and to motivate and to set you on that journey to healing. So watch me.